Trump's 180 IQ joke backfires. Barack Obama drops a fake test live. It began with a roar in a packed arena and ended in a stunned silence that rippled across the entire globe. Thousands of red hats bobbed in a sea of adoration as Donald Trump took the stage, bathing in the cheers of his loyalists. He was in his element, a master showman conducting a symphony of grievance and glory.
Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter?
He launched into a tirade against his critics, specifically targeting the radical left and mocking the intelligence of his opponents.
It's not so easy up there to do what I did, right?
His voice echoing through the stadium. But I have a very high IQ.
I'm very consistent. I'm a very stable genius.
Maybe the highest. They gave me a test, folks, and I scored a 180.
Everybody knows what a great school it is. Look, if I were a liberal Democrat, people would say I'm the super genius.
And miles away in a quiet office in Washington, D.C., former President Barack Obama decided to accept that dare. It wasn't a rally that set the stage for the rebuttal. It was a solemn, televised town hall on integrity and leadership. Barack Obama sat comfortably on stage, his demeanor relaxed, a stark contrast to the frenetic energy of the Trump rally.
That's why this place worked. And it has very concrete impacts.
The moderator asked a simple question about the importance of truth in public office. Obama paused, a small, knowing smile playing on his lips. You know, he began, his voice cool and measured. There has been a lot of talk recently about intelligence tests, about scores, about genius. The audience chuckled, recognizing the reference. And I believe, Obama continued, that if you are going to make a claim that big, you should be prepared to show your work.
Republican officials who clearly know better are going along with this, are humoring him in this fashion. It is one more step in delegitimizing not just the...
He reached into his jacket pocket. The room went dead silent. He didn't pull out a speech or a teleprompter script. He pulled out a single folded document, stamped with the seal of the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. This, Obama said, holding the paper up to the light, is a copy of the cognitive assessment the former president has been referring to. It was declassified this morning. The tension in the room was electric. This was the receipt. Mr. Trump claims this is an IQ test proving he is a genius, Obama said, putting on his reading glasses. But I think the American people deserve to know what this test actually is. It is the Montreal Cognitive Assessment. It is not designed to measure genius. It is a 10-minute screening tool used by doctors to detect the early stages of dementia and cognitive decline. A collective gasp went through the room. The genius test was a senility screen. The reality of what Obama was holding, evidence not of genius, but a profound cognitive struggle, sank in.
He got a perfect score on the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, which is a test that examines someone's mental clarity.
Really?
I think, well, just take a look. I don't know. The first question was, what is similar about a grape and an orange? Trump said, they're both types of soda. 30 minus 7, Trump said, my approval rating. And he goes, okay, draw a square. Trump drew a doodle of Mike Pence. So it's actually a good draw.
This isn't a joke, Obama said, looking directly into the camera. This isn't about politics. This is about a man who is asking for the nuclear codes, who stands before you and brags about a score of 180 on a test where he couldn't successfully draw a clock. This is about the difference between a lie that makes you feel good and a truth that keeps us safe. The fallout was instantaneous and catastrophic. Within minutes, Vester's snow chicken was the #1 trending topic in the world. The visual of the genius failing a coloring book level test shattered the strongman image Trump had spent decades cultivating. Late-night hosts abandoned their scripts to read the answers live on air.
Delusionally confident and unself-aware you have to be to go on Twitter and declare yourself a stable genius.
The internet was flooded with memes of Trump staring at penguins in confusion. But beyond the mockery, there was a deeper realization. Trump's response only fueled the fire. He took to social media in a rage, typing in all caps, calling Obama a failed president, and claiming the document was a deep state forgery. But he never denied the specific answers. He couldn't. The contrast was too stark. The calm, evidence-based dismantling by Obama versus the frantic, flailing denial of Trump. He showed the nation that true intelligence isn't about bragging about a score nobody has ever seen. It's about possessing the humility to know what you don't know and the integrity to tell the truth even when it hurts. In the end, the rally cheers faded, but the image of that clock, with all the numbers on one side remained, a permanent symbol of a leader who had lost track of time and of reality itself.